Meanwhile, 4 remaining siblings of the late Nabia Al-Qadriya have regained their freedom. The sisters were abducted alongside their father early January. The abductors had given a deadline for the payment of ransom, and also failure of the family to meet their demand led to the killing of Nabia. And after killing the victims, the bandits raised the ransom from 60 million naira to 100 million, threatening to kill the remaining sisters. The girls had regained their freedom and arrived at Abuja residence where they were abducted. The FCT, in collaboration with the Nigerian Army, rescued the sisters, escorted them home, where they were received by family members.
Surround me.
The Nigerian Armed Forces is poised to always safeguard the territorial integrity of the country. This was the message from the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, at a ceremony organized by the Nigerian Air Force in Abuja. Sifone Sen has more details in this report.
The base social activities and age-long event of the Nigerian Air Force that affords troops the opportunity to bond and promote family values. It is meant to promote regimentation while celebrating the contributions of the officers and airmen in the defense of the country. The ceremony provides the opportunity to take stock of what was achieved in the previous year.
The Nigerian Armed Forces stand as a bulwark against threats to our security and sovereignty, ensuring that citizens can live in peace and prosperity. It is therefore pertinent to know that, as we are reminded of our cultural heritage through activities such as these, we shall also reflect on our challenges that we face.
Amid the festivities and the showcasing of the various cultures that abound in the base, the ceremony is a reminder of the sacrifices of troops on the front lines against threat to national security.
We must also take a moment to remember our colleagues at the front lines who may not have had the opportunity to be part of such activities. We must therefore use events of this nature to celebrate them and, most importantly, appreciate their sacrifices to our fatherland.
From the east to their present land.
Beyond the celebration, the officers and airmen are happy to be alive against all odds. Sifone Sen, TVC News, Abuja.
And in other news, the Ijaw National Congress is warning against the sale of onshore oil facilities by international oil companies without proper cleanup of the environment polluted by these activities across the Niger Delta region. Our correspondent Joseph Kunde has details.
The latest move by petroleum giant Shell Energy to divest its onshore assets in Nigeria to a local consortium in a $2.4 billion proposed sale has not gone unnoticed by industry players and leaders in the oil-rich Niger Delta region. This forms the major theme of the one-day meeting of the Ijaw National Congress and the Ijaw Youth Council held at the INC headquarters in Yenagoa. The issue of environmental pollution, remediation, and infrastructural development are raised at the occasion.
International oil companies, the IOC, are divesting their assets around Ijaw land, with local consortiums buying up shares. The new investors should relocate their headquarters to Ijaw territories where they have their oil facilities. However, we call on the IOCs to embark on a cleanup of the environment before allowed to come out.
The body is, however, resolved to ensure the security, progress, and development of the region through partnership with other ethnic nationalities.
We reject the deliberate balkanization of Ijaw territories into minorities to deny us the social, economic, and political advantages that are associated with majority status. We will strengthen collaborations and consultations towards our internal security as Ijaw people. We will also work with other ethnic nationalities that share similar aspirations with the Ijaw nation to forge a formidable front to achieve common goals.
The INC also expressed its displeasure over the poor state of the East-West Road as well as non-functional ports in the Niger Delta region. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.
And while the president of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, said the enhancement of engineering education is key to the growth and development of the country. Mr. Akpabio disclosed this while delivering a keynote address at the investiture of Margaret Oguntala as the 34th president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers at the International Conference Center in Abuja. Represented by the Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, Mr. Akpabio said that this could be achieved through partnership with educational institutions, industrial leaders, and professional organizations. Also stressing that it is not the duty of the government alone, but involves all stakeholders in the industry. We move to Taraba State, where the Governor, Abu Kefas, has commended Nigeria's elder statesman, General T.Y. Danjuma, for his developmental strides across the country, particularly for citing a private university in his country home, Takum, in Takum local government area of the state. The governor spoke at the site of the ongoing construction of the T.Y. Danjuma's University. Olabia Denusi filed in this report.
The former Chief of Defense Staff, General Theophilus Danjuma, has contributed immensely to the development of the country through implementation of various humanitarian projects. The former Minister of Defense influenced many investors to Taraba State and also cited many projects in the state, with youths given livelihoods through his humanitarian services. His efforts have been recognized by Governor Abu Kefas, who led a high-powered delegation made up of traditional rulers, top government functionaries, and security chiefs in the state to see some of the projects embarked upon by General T.Y. Danjuma in Takum.
Because we want to have the first-hand information, not hearsay, because many of us have not been here. And it will be very, very important for us to show gratitude to one of us, another statesman that has this state at heart. And this journey we've embarked on is a way of encouraging him to do more.
The governor said the project would help harness the potentials of the youth and also enhance the socio-economic development of the state.
And this is a way of also engaging our young people that have enormous potentials to do anything, and our economy will improve, will develop, and will move forward.
Earlier, the project coordinator, Michael Rovin, who conducted the governor around the university site, told him that they were constructing perimeter fencing of the project, which will give room to other aspects of the project to continue. He said the university, upon completion, would be one of the best in Africa, with faculties such as agriculture, mechanical and civil engineering, and artificial intelligence, among others.
The vision is that this university will be the most beautiful university in Nigeria, if not in all Africa. The main focus in this university is going to be on the agriculture and engineering.
Some of the traditional rulers, including the Aku Uka, the Emir of Muri, and the Gara Donga, took turns to commend General T.Y. Danjuma's impact on Taraba communities.
It is not late for coming. We are grateful. We hope we will benefit immensely for this particular university.
We are grateful to General T.Y. Danjuma for his foresight, good intention, good purpose, and we thank God for giving him to us.
Now that this project is here, a lot of us will be planning to key into the ripple effects in the environment and our economy.
The governor also visited Senator Desi Danjuma Eyes Clinic in Takum, where the medical officer in charge of the facility conducted him round and explained their mode of operation. Other places visited include the 93 Battalion Ada Barracks, Takum,